was it about the original TV movie that you felt made it worth adapting?
Well, it was actually what I wanted to do was sort of take a stab at the stuff that really worked in the first movie, but trying to also create completely original moments within the tale that were new, and giving it a completely different context and a different set of circumstances. You know, this is sort of, it was written in the 90s, and it prefigures many things that I would do later in Pan's Labyrinth in a way. You know, but the idea of a fairy tale gone wrong, the idea of a war that happens in your house, and when you're a kid and you're afraid of what's under the bed or in the closet, a war that happens in your bedroom is so compelling. You know, that the place where you're supposed to feel safe becomes incredibly unsafe, including under the sheets. You know, which is almost the most intimate setting you can have. And as a kid, I used to go under the sheets all the time to read books after hours with a flashlight and stuff like that. And those things, to try to create things that are different from the first one. And a circumstance that is different from the first one. It's more than just hitting the things that work, it's creating new ones.
Can you talk to me about Guillermo? There's really no one like him, is there?
There's no one, and it was so exciting to work with him and such an honor. And I've loved today just spending this time and listening to you talk, and just an incredible storyteller with amazing ideas. And what I loved about filming this movie were the opportunities where we got to sit and talk about the characters and his viewpoints, and also the speed with which you work is incredible. I mean, it's like a rewrite comes in about 30 minutes.
Yes. Well, it has to for necessity.
Yes.
But that I do, that, like in rewrites or the writing, which is what I do most of the time. People think of me as director, but I've written or co-written 20 screenplays. I've only shot 7 movies, but I've co-written or written that. I've co-written 3 novels now, a book on Alfred Hitchcock. My main discipline is as a writer.
Are you surprised this movie got an R rating? Because it seems relatively tame.
I was until yesterday. I mean, when yesterday I realized there are moments of intensity and really brutal moments in the movie, I can understand it. I personally think it should be PG-13, but I'm a fat degenerate. I have no real parameters. I mean, I would let my kids look at Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long before your daughter gets to see this?
It'll be a little while. It'll be a little while, yeah.
My 10-year-old didn't go yesterday, but my 15-year-old went.
Well, I saw that Bailey told me she's seen it.
Yes. She felt
But
very.
she's remarkable. She's like she could be twice her age. She's
I think
so poised.
I think when Winston Churchill died, it reincarnated in Bailey. Because she's like a fully fledged diplomat.
Yeah, she's like a head of state.
She's a head of state. It's like the Queen. Hey, how do you do? She's like really incredible.
I know, she's so lovely.
Yeah.
You're moving on to Pacific Rim next,
Yes,
which is an original project.
Yes.
We don't get a lot of those these days, do we?
No. But I think that whenever, sometimes we have to remember that we cannot just go with the flow of what is good or what is bad. Some of the best ideas come from riffing on all themes and things that have been done before. I mean, some of our best movies are remakes, so to speak. I mean, when you think of The Fly, Cronenberg's The Fly, definitely a remake. With James Whale Frankenstein's, certainly was a remake. There are many Macbeths or many Hamlets that are remakes that are very different from the rest. So I think what we need to value is people that are willing to take ideas, original or neoclassical or whatever, and go with them to the extreme. I think that's what is great. I mean, I think there's a plenty of new movies with original ideas that are pure crap. So, you know, what we need is good stories with good ideas. Where they come from, who cares?
And then you just finished making a Adam Sandler film.
Yes, called Jack and Jill, and it opens November 11th, and I play Adam's wife, and he plays Jack and Jill, and so it's pretty wild.
So we get to see Adam in a dress. I've been waiting for that for 20 years.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for Ron Perlman on a dress, but nobody's making that yet.
I'd see it.
I'd pay my dollars.